Great. Hello, my name is Durante. I am the host of this evening's program, and I'm the instructor of the comedy workshop that all the performers that you're going to see here tonight have taken. So they've been working really, really hard. I'm so proud of all of them. But this isn't a time for sappy crying. This is a time for comedies.
I want to know who voted for these creatures. So I decided to find out. I took out my phone, I went on the internet, and I did research on Google. Want to know what I found out? According to Google, the biggest group of people who voted for Trump and Pence were people 50 years of age and older. Seniors, yeah. A full 55% of seniors who voted picked Trump. 40% of senior voters picked Clinton. That adds up to 95% of us. The other 5%, near as we can tell, they voted for FDR. Yeah, Roosevelt a fifth term.
I'm sort of shy, even though I'm a virgin, and I'm sticking to that. And I am not the 40-year virgin, but the 24-hour virgin. So I'm sticking with that, but I just want to say to you, and in memory of my mom, yes, Mom, Richard is fine, but I don't call him Richard. I call him Dick. I still love Dick, I must have Dick, and I will never leave Dick. I say virgin, you say? I say virgin, you say? I say virgin, you say? Thank you, I'm Jerome.
So it might surprise you that there are some benefits to getting older. For one thing, as a senior, I now live by the golden rule. Do unto others before they do unto you. It's much safer. And also, when I was young, I was angry and depressed, and I never made any jokes. Very sad. Now that I'm older, I'm still angry and depressed, but at least I make jokes about it, which is big. And also, when I was young, I had very severe hypochondria. There was a dozen different diseases that I was convinced I had. They were all imaginary. I drove my doctors crazy. Well, now I'm a senior. Miracle cure. I never worry about imaginary diseases anymore. Now I have real diseases.
I was talking to a friend about how much we dislike Trump. And I said, well, at least George Bush wasn't as bad as Donald Trump. And she got the impression that I liked George Bush. And she just had to question me, do you like Bush? I said, don't all lesbians like Bush? When you start getting up in age, you start thinking about that bucket list. Well, long before the bucket list, when I was young, I had the fuck it list. I know what you're thinking. That's a list of women that I fucked. Well, yeah, I do have that list too, but the fucking list was a list of things that were dangerous to do. But I would throw caution to the wind and say, fuck it, I'm gonna do it anyway. Like telling somebody you're a lesbian, or kissing your girlfriend in public. When I was young, that was dangerous, but nowadays, nobody cares. I tell someone I'm a lesbian, I say, yeah, so is my mother. I kiss my girlfriend out in public, and they're invited us over. We need some token lesbians.
Well, now that I'm a senior, we put it in a nice way. We have senior moments. Well, I have a friend of mine in Wisconsin, and his wife had one of those senior moments. He drove her and dropped her off at the store when she went shopping. He was going to take her car to go get serviced. So, you know, when she's done, she's searching for her car keys because she forgot he dropped her off. And she couldn't find her keys. Well, she has a habit of leaving her keys in her car, so she thought that's what she did. So she went out to the parking lot looking for her car, and her car wasn't there. So she assumed the worst. Somebody had stolen her car. So she called the police and filed out a report. And And then she decided to call her husband, which she really didn't want to do because he always used to lecture her about leaving the keys in the car. And so he finally got a hold of her husband, my friend. And she says, honey, I think I left the keys in the car and somebody stole them. He said, no, dear. He said, don't you remember I dropped you off earlier and I was going to pick you up? She said, oh, yeah, I do now. She said, well, can you come pick me up? I'm ready. He said, yes, dear, as soon as I can convince this officer that I didn't steal your car.
The traffic in Los Angeles sucks. I'm going to show you how I take care of it. I work for Metro, so I'm always on the bus or the train or something else. And I always have to carry this with me because 24 hours a day, you can't carry everything in your arm. So I'm going to show you some of the things that I carry with me. First of all, there's the hat that I wear every morning to get on the train. And then there's the curlers. And of course, then you have to have the jacket. Can you hear me? Because I'm not seeing you. Then you have to have a brush to brush your hair out. And if you can't find the brush, you pick up a couple of forks.
Let's see. Is anyone here married? For a round of applause. Anyone married? I am not married, but if I ever do get married, I've decided that I'm not going to take my partner's last name. But I did find someone who is willing to take my last name and my first name and my credit card information. Stolen. Thank you. I was briefly dating a man. Sorry for the heteronormativity. I was briefly dating a man, and we turned out to not be very compatible because he'd be like, "Oh, Caitlin, you're so lazy in bed. All you do is just lay there." I was like, "That's a horrible thing to say. I do not just lay there. I just lie there." Illiterate Neanderthal. Grammar jokes. Cool.
When I was young, I was overjoyed, I was overwhelmed, I was oversexed. Now, I'm whelmed. I'm joyed. I'm sexed. Well, not even, but I'm still looking. Anyone interested? Anyway, I was in Griffith Park the other day taking advantage of the weather, and I was leaning against this tree, smoking a joint, and writing my goals, and all of a sudden this tree starts talking to me. That's a very good goal you got there, but I think you got to think positive. You got to write it in how you want it instead of how you don't want it. And I'm thinking, I'm alone here, and this tree is talking to me. I better get a grip. And he starts interrupting me, and he starts venting. I am sick and tired of staying in this one place all my life and just standing here growing wider and higher, and I want some adventure in my life. The only adventure I get nowadays is an occasional dog peeing.
Some of you might know that Anthony Perkins took that role after breaking up with Tab Hunter. Playing a closeted psychopath who locks people in fruit cellars is a sure way to prove you're a straight white male. Recently, I came out as genderqueer. I'm finally acknowledging that a certain part of me is feminine. And For years, this is the truth too, for years, telephone customer service reps insisted I was a woman even after I corrected them. But to me, that is God in action, because after they clocked out, they went home and prayed, and in the morning their jobs were offshore to people who aren't so heterosexist. Men on the street routinely said homophobic things to me. It's baffling to me how men like that think femininity is a masculinity downgrade. That's like upgrading to an outhouse with BYO tree bark. So you all probably get by now that I was terribly bullied in school and I'm now dealing with the long-term effects. Difficulties with peers, challenges finding love, chronic mental health issues. Who knows? I might be elected president someday.
So, coming out was something I never thought. So I did come out, and then, but talk about midlife crisis, right? I had a girlfriend tell me, John, you should tell somebody because it's going to make you sick. Boy, was she right? Right? I had cancer. So I thought about it, and instead of telling a friend or going on, calling somebody up, I go on the Facebook and I tell everybody I know, guess what? If you see me next time, this is what's going on. What the fuck was I thinking, right? That's when I realized that, sometimes life-changing moments, they're just a click away. John Lennon was right. Life is what happens to you while you're busy making other plans. So, let's see. So the first thing I do, the next day, I go out feeling empowered and inspired. And I go out in search of my community. And I travel through gay bars and sex clubs, past webcams and chat rooms. But I couldn't find what I was looking for there. And I wanted more. Then I hear about this LGBT XYZ Center, right? And I hear that it's an oasis for people like me. So I said, I'm going there. So the first thing I do, I come in here, and immediately the first person I meet, what's your pronoun? Right? Somebody else says, yeah, what's your pronoun? Are you a he, a her, a him, a she, a they, a them? Or are you just gender non-conforming? Fuck me. So I'm confused again. I don't know, And then I thought about it, and I said, oh my God, I'm a them. I'm fucking them. I've always hated them, and I blame them for everything.
Mary keeps telling me, Phyllis, you have to calm down. Just relax, and just go along with everything. So I said, okay. So she sent me over to Gelsum to get quinoa. Now, we don't have quinoa in New Jersey. In fact, I don't think anybody has quinoa except California. All right, so I go to Gelsum's, right? I walk across the street, I go to Gelsum's, and I look around, I finally find quinoa. So I'm saying it right, aren't I? I'm so proud of myself. All right, so I take a pound of it, I go up to the counter, and the woman says, that'll be $45. Okay, she says, strip down facing me. I'm thinking, Mary told me I'm supposed to do whatever they say. So I took my clothes off, and I'm facing her, and she says, ma'am, your credit card, strip down facing me. So much for Mary's advice.
Keep it going for all the meetings. Keep it going for yourself. Wonderful audience. Keep it going. Sable insists that you keep it going for me. I perform all over the city, all over the country, and the performers you saw here tonight are truly some of the funniest I've ever seen. So I want to thank you for coming out and supporting them. If you are a senior here at the center and you're interested in taking this stand-up workshop, I don't know exactly when the next one's happening, but be on the lookout because I think it's going to be within the next couple of months. Otherwise,